Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Wednesday, August 30th, 2023. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds that you can afford to do without. All right, crude oil inventory session coming up at 10:30, so I will shut it down for this session about 10:15. Good morning, Miles. Good morning, Krista. All right, market opening in less than 2 minutes. Good morning, Pamela. All right, quick look at crude oil this morning. 9 o'clock start. 9:0209, we have a setup. Plenty of time to get in. That goes to hits target 1 exactly at 81.79 for 18 ticks. Comes back 1 tick on the trail in second position. Trailing stop 1 tick above the entry at 81.61. Trailing stop at 81.62. So 19 ticks on the morning. One and done session. And we have a new long trade that we're in on. And good morning, Mark. Pound Aussie in a long trade. Entry at 537. 549 for money management. For our first actionable target will be target 2. 2 positions there, and market is open. Long trade on the Russell. All right, soybeans sitting just below a get in sync entry, short entry. And the YM looks like we did trigger into this get in sync short. Although the YM seemingly in an uptrend. Unleaded gas, 9 o'clock start. And money management, this is a bigger trade on the Russell, big wick. So look at target 2 for, 3.7 to target 2. And we did hit that, winning trade. Trailing stop at 96.7 and just stopped out. And now we have a short. That spiked quickly. And bring it down to, okay, it came in. Definitely triggered in. I would have been at 95.2 on the entry. Money management. Stop comes to 95.1 with the adjustment. YM stopped out. Soybeans hit target 1 money management without coming back to the entry. So That is a no trade on soybeans. And all stock targets 3 and 4, new long trade on the Russell. 2 wins in the books so far. That one stopped out at 94.1. And we just hit the entry on the long trade on the micro Russell. Lots of quick action on the Russell today. So we need to go to 96.5 for our money for it to go to break even. We've hit target 1, but we have not gotten our 14 tick minimum. And a stop and reverse. 527. On the pound Aussie. Another short on the YM. Long taking some heat on the Russell. That's surviving. We got to 93.1 with 92.9 being the stop. And a second full stop on the YM. There's our stop and reverse on the pound Aussie, still in the long. And going back to unleaded 901.06, picking up a long trade. Plenty of time to get into that. Got a second chance. No question we're in that. Target 1 traders pick up 61 ticks. Comes up, hits target 2. Target 2 traders pick up 94 ticks. And looks like we get a trail out at 504 from the entry at 457. So we've got 47 ticks on the trailer. And we have a long trade on the YM. Looks like that's it. That's 994. Given that that is right at the session high, I'd push that to 996 in this case. And it still did trigger in. Looks like plenty of time. Right, let's see. Micro NQ. Yeah, here's our start time back over here. I got involved there. No, nothing on the short. The long is our first trade. That's going to be 3. That's probably an avoidable trade. Then we pick up the short. And we have target 2. So we have a win on trade number 2. All right, the stop and reverse has canceled on the pound Aussie. So that will revert back to our original trade. That actually needs to be there. Micro NQ stop at 417.25. We did take the full loss on the long Russell trade. Then we got a slightly better than break even. I know we got a break even trade. It looks like on the short. So 2 wins, a loss, and a break even. Now we are long. Trade number 5. And now stopping out of the long or the short trade. At the break-even stop and transitioning to long. Trade number 2 on the micro NQ. Good morning, Robert. Soybeans still there's soybeans first trade possibility to add on short. And the YM with a stop and reverse at 72. And we're still in this. Stop and reverse adjustment keeping us in by a tick. $9.72. We got as low as $9.73. And that stopped out, so that we cancel the stop and reverse. And we are still in the long. All right, second loss, or the first loss there on the micro NQ, now in a short. The micro Russell long hitting target 3, coming back for a few ticks on the trailer, and now short for target trade number 6. Final trade and trade plan today on the micro Russell. 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 break even. No 10 a.m. crude session, obviously. Loss number 2 on the micro NQ. And we go to long, and looks like that's going to be a third loss into the session. One win, 3 losses. Again, it's going to be a losing session in the micro NQ. And the Russell did stop out. Second loss on the session, 3 wins. Should be a positive session. Wow, that was quick. So we still are in the YM long trade. That's our third trade on the YM. Looks like we did trigger into that add-on short before we got a new short, but we'll stay with our add-on because that triggered in first. So YM and soybeans are, along with the pound Aussie, are our remaining charts at the moment. YM adjusting to 96 on that entry. Approaching money management now. And there is money management on the YM. And target 1. And target 2 on the YM. Okay, we have a potential long trade on soybeans. That's going to be filtered because we are in the short over here, and so we're in hybrid mode. Trend indicator is down. Even if that's just a preliminary signal, we haven't crossed over on the histogram yet. Micro NQ and Micro Russell both kind of noisy this morning. Micro Russell with enough energy to give us 3 wins in that. Micro Russell, unfortunately, only 1 win and 3 losses. All right, YM actually still in this long. Good morning, Don. Hey, the YM stop at 42. And the YM stop moves up to 49. Let's see, our stop is all the way up here at 1400 and a quarter. So we're still another 2 points from that on soybeans. Energy's getting it done in a hurry this morning. YM soybeans and the pound Aussie still in trades. Okay, soybeans. We did get our stop in reverse, but that actually is filtered. Still in the short trade. Soybean still in the short. YM still in the long trade. Stop currently 0.54. Yep, 0.54. That survived. And so our stop now is 0.62. And soybeans turning now down to the downside now. Pound Aussie still in the long trade. And looks like we only got to 63. Stops at 62, and it did touch it. So the YM stopped out at 62 from 96. That's 64 ticks. Or, I'm sorry, 66 ticks. In addition to the $28 ticks for the target. And soybeans with a new short trade, but we are still actually in the add-on short well back, and just hit that entry. Same entry point, same stop. Targets look like they're a tick or two higher. So we'll stay with our original trade. Soybeans getting down below the prior swing low, so this might be a good sign for the trade. Pound Aussie money management looks like I was 49.3. Yes, that is money management. So your stops will come to 38. for 520. I'm sorry, 552 for target 2. And did we get there? No, we missed it by a tick. Two positions here at target 2. Good thing that long was filtered out. Now that was a case where you had to think about the filters manually, because we're out of sequence with the calculator because of the stop and reverse on the shorts, and the stop and reverse. Because we're not in a track trade. Right. Stop now up to 39 on and we did get 552. So two positions come off at target 2. 15 ticks apiece, or 15 pips, that's 30 pips. So we had to track the YM long manually because stop and reverse kept us out of the short trade. And in the long trade, the stop and reverse adjustment, hybrid mode keeping us out of this stop and reverse long. That would be a filtered trade if we were in a tracked short trade, but we're in an add-on short. So the calculator not tracking and plotted that trade, but that would have been filtered, and now we just hit target 1 and money management. So the target is worth 11 ticks. Stop moves to 94.5. So patience and understanding the strategy, following it as our trade plan is written, not necessarily as the calculator prints it, because we're in an add-on trade. We had 2 losses on the YM, so this isn't. Don't know if we would have been in that long trade or not, but we're definitely in the short trade. 049. Assuming it's not a stop and reverse, which it very well may have been. And target 3 on the pound Aussie. Another 20 pips. And our stop sits at 42. Alright, target 1, target 2 is at 90, 13.90 and a quarter. Is our next goal. Looks like a micro Russell and the micro NQ finally getting out of their noise and into a fairly strong up move. Trailing the YM a bit. Pound Aussie stop still at 42. Our Russell stop still at 94.5. We can use the trailing stop in marker from the purple trade. We just can't use the targets. Our targets are over here in this darker green trade. There is our original trade on that bar. All right, about another 6 minutes and we'll settle this one in. Soybeans looks like it's trying to push down again a little bit. It's at 90.50, 90.25 for target 2. Getting to 90.50. One more tick. Wouldn't be a bad place to trade for profit. Go ahead and mark it out of that, and it goes to 90.25, so hitting target 2. $18 more ticks. Target 3 at 88.25 for 26 ticks. Yeah. Major key level at 1400. So I do have the key levels set on for the major key levels like that. Looking for 88 and a quarter. Got to 89 flat. 3 more ticks. Stop is now at 94 flat. Pound Aussie stop. 2 positions still on at 542. Target 4 and trail. Two more minutes. Can we get that target 4 on soybeans? That's our first trade of the morning, so another one and done session. Reminder, next week's crude oil inventory report session will be on Thursday morning at 11 rather than Wednesday at 10:30 because of Labor Day holiday on Monday. $88 and $70, 88 and 3/4, so 2 ticks away from target 3. All right. And it looks like it's not going to cooperate. The YM trade did hit target 1, 31 ticks unadjusted. Stop at 042. And that is already trailing. And I'm going to have to close it down here. Pound Aussie trade did stop out at 42. And I am going to close this one down, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the crude oil inventory report. So we will see you again shortly.